This is Matrixlord212 and welcome to my live stream. Hello, everybody. All right, so it's 11:52 in the morning. It's August 5th, 2019, and I am doing a live stream, okay? Made a video earlier today that I was going to get some trophies. I actually got 3 of the Michonne trophies, like I said I was going to. Still haven't gotten the Overcooked one. Might be playing games later on today. At some point in time in the future, I'm going to be buying the rest of the Michonne game. I had like a preview, like a free chat episode, I think. So it was like 6 parts. So I did that. It was a pretty good game. The only thing that bothers me is that there's no platinum. And I kind of don't understand it, why certain games don't have any platinums. I mean, if an Indian game can have a platinum, why can't like a big game like Michonne? You know, but I think they make up for it, or they try to make up for it by having extra trophies. Like there should be 6 trophies per episode, but there's 7. So I think that you get 3 extra trophies, and I think that's why I guess they feel they're replacing the platinum. Anyway, I'm going to be getting that at some point in time this week. And also, I'm going to be looking at when this stuff goes on sale, some of the pricing. I know there's free games tomorrow, new games, so I probably won't be buying anything other than the show game this week. So that's that. Movie-wise, I'm going to go into the news right now. And I don't know if you guys can see me. Say hello if you can. Ask me any questions. Now that the Google Hangout's gone, we're still going to be doing podcasts on the Zoom, but as far as the live stream goes, it's just me because they don't have that capability anywhere else. So right now I'm gonna see what's in the news, and again, the news will be hitting throughout the day. All right. So it looks like we said yesterday, Kevin Conroy is going to be playing Bruce Wayne, Batman Beyond, in the Crisis of the Infinite Earths. I think that's excellent. I'm really happy about that. I'm happy that Linda Carter is coming back, and Tom Welling is coming back, and Burt Ward is coming back. I only wish that they could have did it even that much more special by allowing or doing something to put the big movie guys in, like, you know, the Crisis. That would have made it perfection. You could have got Henry Cavill, which I understand that they should have a separate contract like the TV. Make him just appear in the thing to make it that much more worthwhile. Even Gail Gadot, whatever. I never get named right. And even Ben Affleck, that would have been like a cool thing, a nod to fans if they would have did something like that. Of course, they never would. But then again, we did have Nick Fury in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It would have been nice if we had the Avengers too, but anyway, yeah, so that's that. Crisis on Infinite Earths is going to be an excellent thing, I think. I'm looking forward to it. And let me see what else is in the news today. Netflix, Sabrina going to hell for season 3. Wow. I didn't even see the first season yet, so I don't know how it is, but everybody's saying that they love it. So there's that. Box office, I'm looking at Toy Story, because right now Toy Story 4 is sitting at, let's see, 959. I mean, it's not that far away from $1 billion, but with the foreign markets and like both, could this come out to be $1 billion? Probably in a week or two, I think, maybe, but it's not definite though. All right. Let's see. Anything going on in the realm of horror? They got that Banana Splits thing, which is kind of weird that you turn a kid show into a horror movie. I don't know if I'm going to like these type of movies, because there's also going to be, you know, besides that, Fantasy Island's becoming a horror movie, and they're thinking about incorporating the horror element to Doctor Strange and the switching everything. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm enjoying that or if it's even good. Some of the stuff might be good, but I don't know. As far as horror goes, American Horror Story 1984, I can't wait to see it. I think it's starting. When is it starting? In September, October. It reminds me of Friday the 13th, you know, and the 80s and slasher movies and stuff like that. So definitely going to be on board with that. And I love Billy Lord. I think she's an excellent actress, and I can't wait to see what she does in her future. So that's that. It Chapter 2, I'm probably going to go see in the theaters with Sharon. We saw that, the first one, and it was excellent. Tomorrow is, not tomorrow, Wednesday is comic book day. So we got Absolute Carnage is coming out. And I got the whole, you know, previews here of basically all the different covers and stuff like that. I'm on board. It looks really interesting. I can't wait. So we'll see how that goes. And then we got something going on in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Now that's something that, you know, it's very rare for me to just dump a comic, but when I do, it's even more extreme rare. Where it's almost unheard of that I would never dump a Spider-Man comic. But and nothing against the guy, but I just lost touch with what he was trying to convey and do. I mean, to me, it doesn't make any sense if Nick Spencer has Peter Parker roommate with Boomerang and Randy Robertson, and even in some cases hanging out and staying at Mary Jane's place. And then all of a sudden, for some odd reason, he has an apartment in this building that doesn't make any sense how this could happen in the same reality. I mean, why would you have two apartments and pay for two apartments if you can't afford anything? So that doesn't make any sense to me. The whole Under York thing, I was not happy with. The rumor wasn't crazy about her. Wasn't crazy about a lot of things that happened in the book. So right after they had the, the dedication to the kid that was dying of cancer, spider bite, I dropped the book. And you know what? I just feel that Spider-Man was not represented the way he should be, and I wasn't happy. The art wasn't that great. The story wasn't that great. And I heard, and you know, Aunt May having cancer. You know, I just hope they don't kill her. But then again, who knows? But now there's a gimmick that in this, I guess it's this month, right? Oh, next month. They plan to kill Spider-Man off in the comics in the 12th issue. Again, here's my thoughts on this. Maybe I wasn't clear before when I was trying to explain myself, but I understand that Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is canon with Amazing Spider-Man, with all the other Spider-Man stuff that they do in, you know, this thing. I don't recognize it as canon, even though it is canon, because again, it's got to make some type of sense. And if you know he's living somewhere else, why would he have two apartments? And if he doesn't have money, why would he be able to afford both? You know, and there's a lot of things that happened in the other book that got canceled, Peter Parker, where I didn't agree with the whole sister thing. I wasn't crazy about the J. Jonah Jameson thing, but I could understand it. But the sister thing, I just did not. I just don't like it for the life of me. And whenever there's a new writer come aboard, they could uncanon it. They could like wipe it, and certain things could be wiped. And I just did not. I'm not on board with Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I wasn't on board really with the Peter Parker thing. I think it was by Chip Zdarsky. Wasn't crazy about that Spider-Man throughout the decades either. That was, to me, it was terrible. That's me. And now we got all these extra things. We got a J.J. Abrams Spider-Man thing. We got something by Eric Larson. Then we got another thing with your body swap. I'm kind of tired about the body swaps. Got to tell you. He built stuff into his Spider-Man suit that prevents that, but yet he's body swapping with Ms. Marvel. He's going to body swap with Venom. I mean, there's too much body swapping going on in the comics lately. Captain Marvel body swapped with Doctor Strange. It's just weird, and I think they oh, this is cool, and this is like the craze for Marvel now. Body swap, body swap, body. Stop with the body swap. You're embarrassing yourself and you're tripping over yourself. All right, might have been cool once, maybe okay twice. Now it's just appalling. So I don't want to see no more body swaps for a long time. Tried to get into the X-Men thing. I can't follow it. I'm trying. I don't understand it. It's just so weird to me. It's going into 1,000 years in the future. All these different things. I don't know. It's just how many times you're going to have an alternate future, time travel maybe. But this is just weird. It's like pods. Professor X looks like a dick. Not crazy about that. That's just. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll. You know what? I keep saying I'm not going to get it. Maybe I'll get it still. Maybe not. A lot of books that I got lately got canned, as Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Widow, Wasp. Picked up new books in its place, kind of like Silver Surfer. And I'm like thinking about jumping into Doctor Strange, but not committing to it yet. I mean, we do have like a few issues out. I would have to grab like 15 issues worth, so I don't know if I really want to do that or if I want to jump into Captain America. I am collecting Guardians. I love that. I am collecting Venom. I am collecting Mortal Hulk, Amazing Spider-Man, Conan, which that's probably going to stop soon. These one-shots, not one-shots. The first issue of Black Cat I was not happy with. First issue of Savage Avengers I was not happy with. I didn't continue. Just got rid of that. Superior Spider-Man I'm enjoying, but I have to question how long is this going to continue. Like I just feel that it's going to get boring real fast for me, and I might have to drop that book. And another thing I'm worried about too is like we're hearing that all these people are popping up from different universes. That's going to get old real fast and boring, and they're going to oversaturate it with the Spider-Verse thing. I'm worried about that. So when they do have a big Spider-Verse thing, people are going to get confused with the comic that they have now, and they're not going to see that as a big event. And it's kind of funny how the big event doesn't involve Amazing Spider-Man and Nick Spencer, because you would think, right? So what else do we have here? Let's see in the news. Hobbs and Shaw. I want to see that when I get time. So that's on the. That's I'm planning to see that. June got pushed back, so I guess December 2020. Again, maybe that's a good idea, because if it's not ready, why'd you waste time and ruin it? This whole thing about, let's see, let's talk about The Rock getting mixed up with Deadpool. That Rob Liefeld said there's a character he created or something for him. I don't know. I have to look into that, because I don't know who The Rock could play if they're going to do a Deadpool movie. I mean, maybe he's just going to create somebody for him. But then again, it would have to give it to Marvel, and you can't, just create him, So there's that. Box office again today, of course. I look forward to seeing the actual numbers, because we got the estimates. So we get to see. Sometimes it deviates by like $500,000 or even a million. Never massive numbers from the weekend estimates to the actuals, with the exception of they are not accurate sometimes with the foreign numbers. So in that case, when we get the actual numbers from Box Office Mojo, they might be a couple million more. Maybe they did better overseas than they anticipated for the week. So I am hoping Toy Story 4 gets a little extra million, and I still have to see it. I mean, I definitely want to see it, so hopefully I can see it soon. Trying to see what I'm going to see next. Definitely want to see it, and definitely want to see Star Wars. But my interest in Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, has diminished excessively because Last Jedi, honestly. And I don't really want to see Last Jedi Part 2 or an extension of the nonsense. And then there's all these crazy fan theories about Star Wars with Rey, and please don't mention time travel. Please keep time travel out of Star Wars, but they're not eventually. So I think the only hope for Star Wars is The Mandalorian right now. That's the thing I'm looking more forward to than Rise of the Jedi. Or I'm sorry, Rise of Skywalker, whatever the hell you're going to call it. So there's that. I think that's pretty much it. Again, I'll probably be announcing on my Facebook page what games I'm going to be playing this week. For PlayStation, we're going to be doing podcasts later. Hopefully some Doctor Who news today, I hope. We haven't gotten much. So we need to get some stuff on that. Maybe a missing episode announcement. Be nice if they could freaking release Marco Polo. I believe they have it. I believe they've been working on it for years, but they're not going to tell you, obviously. I hope that happens. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here right now. Take care. Bye for now.